All right, everyone, we are going to get a great tip from a master, Mr. Rocky Vitelli from Mane Society. Now, we're going to be talking about training your front desk staff. How important is that, and isn't that a key thing that people miss?
Absolutely. We use a salon coordinator in all of our salons. Because I do a lot of traveling myself, she becomes the person that runs the ship, takes care of the staff, books appointments, trains all the receptionists, and that is Rowena, of course.
Rowena.
Yeah.
Okay, so walk us through what she needs to be doing when you're not here.
Well, for one of the most important things is what I like to call it is internal advertising.
Right.
And internal advertising, if you guys start doing this in your salon, will increase your business right away dramatically. And what's very important, one of the ones that I really like, is the callbacks. Callbacks, what it is, when somebody comes in for an appointment, they get their service done, we call them back 3 days later and ask them, how was their service? The benefits of that are that if they were unhappy with one of the stylists, for example, someone like myself who's always busy and have no time, I might get one of my clients saying, you know, Rocky was great, but you know, he just didn't have that time for me. So that gives me, Rocky, awareness the next time she comes in. But usually we don't get phone calls like that. We usually get more positive phone calls. Rowena, tell us the feedback that you get from our clients when you're doing the callbacks.
Well, when we could do the callbacks, I find that the clients are very appreciative that we do follow-up calls, because I think very few places do that, and it's very important to do so because they will tell you if there's a lack in something or you did extremely well in another category. They love it. It makes them feel important, like you very much so care that they come to your salon.
And they refer as well, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Especially ladies when they're at Starbucks and they're talking to their friends. You got to see where I went.
Yeah,
right?
And you know, you get a lot of people that hear about and they just want to come in and go, can I see your salon? Can I get a salon too? And absolutely. And complimentary consultation, come on in. It's never a problem.
And we usually never get any negative response, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. So it's very important that when we're doing the callbacks to see how their service was, you don't want to call them during lunchtime and you don't want to call them during dinner time, like the banks do, right? Right. So Rowena has really strict orders on the time of day that the callbacks have to be done. Now, how would your phone call even start? Like, you got to give us like a routine.
Sure, no problem. I basically start off with, hi, may I speak to so-and-so? And this is Rowena calling from Mane Society. I just want to give you a call in regards to your appointment that was set with us for a particular day with a particular stylist. And I just want to know how everything went, how was the service, and do you see anything that you would like for us to do? Do you see anything that you are happy or unhappy with? Please do let us know because it's very important to us to improve our services for our clients.
And the key point is there, she's saying service. She's not saying haircut, so she's not singling out the hairstylist. We want to know your experience. How was your experience at Mane Society? So in order for us to get better in everything we do, we have to humble ourselves to take all the feedback that we get and develop Mane Society into what we are today.
A lot of times I do get people that leave without booking an appointment, and they would be like, oh, you know what, I do want to make that appointment now. However, we always say before a client leaves, would you like to pre-book for your next hair appointment? That is also very important because you want to make sure they maintain their hair and that they are getting that maintenance for their hair. And that way, if it's scheduled, it will be there. We always do confirmation calls a day or two before their appointments because we want to make sure that they're reminded as well.
Most definitely. Now, because we do highlight the walk-in, but the walk-out is just as important because that's,
oh, yeah.
You know, we have products for a reason, right? So speak about that.
I think with products to maintain the hair is very important. That is also absolutely always offered. Our stylists are very good at letting the clients know what they have used on the client's hair, because they may want to purchase those products and maintain their own hair at home, right? Because, you know, just in case they can't get in to see their stylist for a particular time, they want that product because it works for them.
What we also do is most of the time, you know, if a full-timer is coming in, salon coordinator, manager, or receptionist, they are being judged, or not judged, I wouldn't even say judged. They're based on, everything is based on their performance. So if the sales aren't going up, their salary's not going up. So it's all and that should give them the initiative to not be lazy behind the desk when people are coming in and, you know, look the other way instead of taking their jackets and that sort of thing there. So we like to give those perks to make sure that, you know, they don't come out flat.